Do you always earn the first mover advantage in new launch condos? What are the chances that you will lose money even if you buy a new launch on day one? Hi everyone, I'm Zhe-En, a real estate consultant. Today I'm going to share with you some districts and areas in which the first mover advantage might not work for you. I'm also going to share with you how to identify these projects and some of the undervalued fire sale projects at the end of this video. Firstly, let's take a look at the list of 10 projects where owners lose more than $1 million in transaction. Let's see if you guess any of these condo names right, and I'll summarize the project details and the highest amount lost in these transactions. Do note that some of them are in very good locations and they have a few common traits. Number 1. OUE Twin Peaks in District 9 with 462 units and 25% foreigner buyers. From 2010 to today, there are only 2 profitable units and 48 unprofitable transactions, with the highest unprofitable transaction being $1 million. Wow! Losing $1 million in a property is equivalent to losing years of earnings, going on trips around the world, and even paying for your other properties in full cash. It's very unfortunate for this owner, and he might lose faith in the Singapore properties along with the other owners in this development. Here's a list of 9 other examples, including Marina Bay residents with $2.5 million lost, The Stew at Marina Bay $2.3 million lost, Marina Bay Suites $3.2 million, Leonie Gardens $1.3 million, Horizon Towers $2 million, St. Thomas Suites $3 million lost, Marina Collection $4.6 million, Seascape $6.6 million, and the St. Regis Residence at $5 million lost. Wow, that's a long list. Pause for 5 seconds and see if you can spot any of these common traits in these condos. Number 1. These properties are in very good locations such as District 1, District 9, and District 4. Does a good location equals to guaranteed profits? Number 2. High percentage of foreigners buying to these developments. In times of economic crisis, if the foreigners are short of cash and urgently need to cash out, they are willing to sell it at a loss. Hence, buying to a development with too many foreigners may not be the best idea. Number 3. High new launch prices on day 1. How do we know that these new launch prices are very high? Often, we compare it to the nearby comparable projects and take a look at the land price. Did you know that all developers have 5 years from acquisition date to sell all units in the development? Otherwise, developers will be subjected to 35% ABSD of the land price. So for example, back in 2018, Cascaden Road GLS was bought by developers for $410 million, and 35% is equivalent to $143 million in stamp duty to IRAS if it was not sold by April 2023. So the stamp duty is back to the entire land price and not just one unit of the project. So what does this mean to the developers if they have 35% ABSD? The developer is likely to have negative profits if that happens. Hence, in such situation, developers will have a fire sale or drop the prices for the last few units. Such situation is very common for the core central region units, especially the high quantum and the high-end ones. So good news for all. Recently, the government gave a grace period to 44 new launch projects facing the ABSD deadline. There is a high chance that these projects will have a huge fire sale and you can get them at a good price because the developers are motivated to sell them before the deadlines. So what are some of these projects? So for example, Cascaden Reserve was recently relaunched at a price from $2,900 onwards, down 20% from the average price when it was first launched. Cascaden Reserve is a District 10 development with 192 units, and currently the available layouts are 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms. The other residential projects that might have huge discount also includes Climcan Hill in District 9, 138 units from $3,100 onwards for 2 and 3 bedroom. One Burnham in District 3, 351 units from $2,500 onwards for 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. Landmark in District 3, 396 units from $2,700 PSF onwards for 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. And Derby House in District 17 from $3,200 onwards for 3, 4 and 6 bedrooms. So how do we know that these prices are good? Let's take a look at the new launch median PSF for the regions in OCR, RCR, and CCR. So recently, the median prices for OCR, RCR, and CCR areas are $2,000, $2,500, and $3,000. So in comparison of the current median of 3,000 PSF for these new launches, these fire sale PSF do look very attractive as they are below 3,000 of the median prices. Furthermore, you can also collect the key and move it immediately for some of these units. you do not need to wait 5 years for the building time. So let me know your thoughts. Is it worth entering in day 1 for all new launches? And also, if there is a fire sale, will you be brave enough to consider one? Feel free to comment your thoughts below or ask me any questions at 94314533. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!